Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Happy Sunday night. Final game of the series between the New York Yankees versus Los Angeles Dodgers. Shout out to the folks in the chat. Make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. I hope you all had a great weekend. Hopefully you're all enjoying your evening. What is going on, folks? What is going on? Can the Yankees avoid the sweep tonight? Can they win the final game of the series? It's going to be another tough matchup here for the Yankees. Are going to be going up against Yoshinobu Yamamoto. So baseball is a funny game. Maybe they beat Yamamoto. Maybe they don't. We'll find out soon enough. Make sure you all go vote in the poll I put out there. So looks like we got a few people in the chat. We got Desiree, Ken, Petruzzi, just to name a couple here. Hopefully we get more people coming in. And what up there, Brad? How's it going? What's up? What's up? So the game should be starting here momentarily. I'll pull up the game cast. So there we go. But how's it going, folks? How's it going? But yeah, this series has been an ugly one for the New York Yankees, unfortunately. But hopefully they can come away with a win tonight. So we'll see what happens, right? But we're just waiting for the game to start. Obviously, the Yankees bats will go up first against the Los Angeles Dodgers. But how's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? What is going on? You all got your snacks ready? You all had dinner already? You all had late night dinner ready, or what? What are you all eating on? What are you all eating? What are you all snacking on? So let me know. What is up? What is up? So yeah, the game should start here soon. Yoshinobu Yamamoto versus Ryan Yarbrough. But yeah, the Yankees need to win this game big time, man. Big time. We'll see what happens. And yeah, folks are going to fight for the crown. That's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, as of right now, yeah. I mean, Desiree's leading in the community points. So there you go. But once again, folks, make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. The game should start here in about a couple of minutes. So let's get this game going. Let's hope the Yankees once again can avoid the sweep against the Dodgers. So let's see what happens here, folks. Let's see what happens. So they should be ready to go here. They're showing the Dodgers dugout right now. Tonight's game is on ESPN. And shout out to my man Ace. He says, Chia. Shout out to the Ace Avenue. What up, bro? How's it going, man? What's up? What's up? I know he's doing the play-by-play right now. But shout out to you. Let's see what the Yankees do. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully they come away with a win. I don't want to see them get swept. If they get swept, it's there will be their first series where they got swept. What up, Chris? What up, Daniel? What's going on, guys? How we doing? Once again, make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. So Paul Goldschmidt, Trent Grisham, Aaron Judge, Ben Rice, Jason Dominguez, Anthony Volpe, Austin Wells, DJ LeMahieu, Oswald Peraza. That is your starting lineup for the New York Yankees. So no Bellinger. He'll be on the bench. No Vivas. And here we have Yamamoto. Appreciate you, Chris. Yeah, some good numbers there by Yoshinobu Yamamoto. They're showing his stats so far in the season amongst the National League. Some decent numbers there. So we might see Carlos Carrasco pitch tonight. He got activated on the roster. They sent Yariel de los Santos back down to the minors. But Carrasco's only going to be up for tonight's game. They should be getting back Fernando Cruz here soon. He should be activated on Tuesday. Jake Cousins is going to begin his rehab assignment. So guys are, slowly but surely coming back. But the game is underway. Umpire says play ball. Yamamoto sets here on the first pitch against Paul Goldschmidt. And the first pitch is fouled for strike one. And we are underway here, folks. It is 0-1 to Paul Goldschmidt, who's having a fantastic season with the New York Yankees at the age of 37. Yamamoto sets on the 0-1. That pitch is inside. It is 1-1 now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yamamoto sets here on the 1-1. And the pitch is fouled. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Paul Goldschmidt. So the pitch count now is 1-2. Yamamoto sets here on the 1-2 count. And the pitch is grounded to the shortstop, who throws over to first, Rojas to Freeman for out number 1. We have 1 away here in the top of the first. And that'll bring up Trent Grisham to the plate. So let's see what Trent Grisham does here against Yamamoto. As Trent Grisham is at the plate, Yamamoto sets against Grisham. First pitch is in there for a strike. It is 0-1 to Trent Grisham. Trent Grisham started the season off really hot, but he's tapered off just a little bit here as of late. And the 1-0 pitch from Yamamoto is in there for a strike. The count now is 1-1. What's up there, Infernus? Yeah, the Dodgers versus Aaron Judge. What's up, Beagle? Yamamoto sets here on the 1-1, and the pitch misses with 2 balls, 1 strike now. 2 balls, 1 strike to Trent Grisham. It's a 2-1 count. Yamamoto sets here on the 2-1, and the pitch is low for ball 3. The count now is 3 balls, 1 strike to Trent Grisham. Let's see what happens here on the 3-1 count as Yamamoto sets here on the 3-1. And the pitch is in there for strike 2. It's a full count now to Trent Grisham. It is 3 balls, 2 strikes to Trent Grisham. So let's see what happens here on the 3-2 as Yamamoto sets here on the 3-2 pitch and the payoff. And there's a single there for Trent Grisham, a 1-out single for Trent Grisham, and he is on base. And that'll bring up the captain, Aaron Judge, to the plate. So let's see what Aaron Judge does here with Trent Grisham on base. Judge having a stellar season so far. Having a hot start, has had a hot start to the season. Hit a couple of homers yesterday in that debacle of a game against the Dodgers. So let's see what happens here as Yamamoto sets here against Judge on the first pitch. As Judge goes around, it's strike 1. It is 0-1 to Judge. So no balls, 1 strike here to Judge as Yamamoto sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch is foul. So count now is a quick 0-2. Quick 0-2 count to Aaron Judge. What up, Frederick? How's it going there, bud? So 0-2 count here to Judge as Yamamoto sets here on the 0-2. And the pitch is popped up in the infield. And it looks like Freddie Freeman is going to make the play in foul territory as Aaron Judge pops out for out number 2. And that'll bring up Ben Rice to the plate. So Ben Rice will be coming to the plate with 2 outs. Runner's still on first, so let's see what Ben Rice can do with 2 outs. Let's see if he can keep the inning alive here, folks. And here we have Ben Rice. First pitch from Yamamoto is in there for a strike. 0-1 count to Ben Rice. So no balls, 1 strike to the designated hitter, Ben Rice, as Yamamoto sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch is 1-1 now. 1 ball, 1 strike to Rice. Yamamoto sets here on the 1-1. Grisham has a lead at first. And the 1-1 pitch. Ball 2. Ball's in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Rice. Rice trying to keep this inning alive. Yamamoto trying to get out of this inning without giving up any runs or any more hits. So let's see what he does here against Rice as he sets here on the 2-1 count. And the pitch is fouled back. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count is even against Ben Rice. So 2-2 count here to Ben Rice as Yamamoto sets here against Rice. And the 2-2 is a full count. So it's 3 balls, 2 strikes to Ben Rice. The count is full. That'll release Trent Grisham from first base. As Anthony Volpe, they showed Anthony Volpe on the screen. Looks like he was waiting on deck, but I think he's batting 6th. Pretty sure. And Yamamoto sets here on the 3-2. And here's the payoff. And Rice draws a walk, a 2-out walk. So now we have runners on first and second with 2 outs. And that'll bring up the Martian, Jason Dominguez, to the plate. So let's see what Dominguez does here with 2 men on. What up, DM? How's it going? So big opportunity here for Dominguez to come through for the New York Yankees with a couple of runners on. So let's see what happens with 2 outs with 2 runners on as Yamamoto sets. Here's the pitch. And there's a base hit there as Grisham is rounding third. And that ball is thrown way over. Yamamoto is right there. And Grisham scores. And Dominguez goes to second base. And we got runners on second and third. And the Yankees are on the board 1-0 as the Martian comes through with 2 outs with a RBI single. It scored as a single, but he was able to go to second on a very bad throw by Pajes, it looks like. Goes over the catcher's head. On that throw, Dominguez took advantage and went to second. So good job to Dominguez for taking advantage. So the Yankees are up 1-0 here. So an RBI single for the Martian. Runners on second and third. And we have Anthony Volpe at the plate. Let's see if he can keep this inning alive. And shout out to Infernus for the $4.99 super chat. He says, "I shall have thy crown, Desiree." There's going to be a crown competition. Thank you so much, bro, for the $4.99 super chat. You are the man. Thank you. Thank you so much. Shout out to Infernus. So we have 1 ball, 1 strike here to Anthony Volpe. So let's see if Volpe could come through with runners on second and third as Yamamoto sets. Here's the pitch. And Volpe hits a chopper, but it is foul. So that was scored as a single and an error because of the throw from the outfield. So it was a throw and it was a single and an error is how that was scored. So here's the 1-2 pitch. It is high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count is even. Count is even now for Volpe. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, 2 men on. Yankees are on the board with a 1-0 lead as Yamamoto sets. And the 2-2 pitch. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes now to Anthony Volpe. Another 3-2 pitch count here. As Yamamoto sets here on the 3-2 against Volpe. And the payoff. Volpe fouls it off, still staying alive. So still 3 balls, 2 strikes to Anthony Volpe. Runners on second and third with 2 outs. Yankees are on the board with a 1-0 lead. Looking to try and add some more. Build a little lead here for Ryan Yarbrough when he takes the mound. As Yamamoto sets, here's the payoff. And he walks Anthony Volpe, and the bases are loaded, folks. The bases are now loaded for the New York Yankees. And the pitching coach for the Dodgers is coming out to have a little chit-chat there with Yamamoto just to try and settle him down. Looks like they're out there with the translator and Will Smith, the catcher. The infield is also in to talk with Yamamoto as well. And Austin Wells will be coming to the plate here once game resumes. So big opportunity here for Austin Wells with the bases loaded. Yankees have an opportunity here to really put it on here in the top of the first against Yamamoto. All right, and it looks like we're back to the game here. Yamamoto versus Wells. As Yamamoto sets, here's the pitch. And Wells hits a grounder, and they get the out at first, and that'll end the inning. So they left a few guys on base, but the Yankees do get on the board on a RBI single from the Martian. So Wells grounding out on the first pitch, and that'll bring the Dodgers to the bottom of the first, and Ryan Yarbrough will get things started. But folks in the chat, how we doing? Yeah, definitely need some payback. It sucks that Wells couldn't come through with the bases loaded, but that's okay. Yeah, way to kill the momentum. Exactly. Take a pitch, man. Make the guy work. Make the guy work. I mean, the guy was already at 27 pitches. Exactly, Ace. I mean, first 6 batters of the Yankees, I mean, they did it. They played it smart. But he grounds out on the first pitch. Friggin' lame. But we are in a commercial break, folks. Yankees are up 1-0, so let's see what they do here in the bottom of the first for Ryan Yarbrough. Hopefully he can have a 1-2-3 inning. But we are in a commercial break, but I do appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure you go hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly Appreciate it. So for anybody that is new and you're watching this, hit that subscribe button. Join in on the fun. Yeah, for real, Pasty. It's frustrating as hell. So Shohei Ohtani, Teoscar Hernandez, Freddie Freeman, Will Smith, Andy Pajes, Tommy Edman, Max Muncy, Kike Hernandez, Miguel Rojas. That is your starting lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Well, Hats staying on. If they tie up this game right now, or if they are losing, this hat is off. And here we have Ryan Yarbrough, who's had a 3-1 record in 4 starts for the Yankees. And the first pitch to Ohtani is ball 1. 1-0 to Shohei Ohtani. So 1 ball, no strikes to Ohtani. And the 1-0 pitch, that is in there for a strike. Count now is 1 ball, 1 strike to Ryan Yarbrough. As Yarbrough sets on the 1-1, and the pitch is fouled. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. So let's see if Yarbrough could get his first strike out of the game. Yankees were trying to decide whether it was going to be Carlos Rodon or Yamamoto or Yarbrough starting tonight's game, but Aaron Boone decided to go with Yarbrough here. As Ohtani's ready, Yarbrough's ready. As Yarbrough sets here on the 1-2, and the pitch is fouled. Ohtani's still staying alive. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Shohei Ohtani. A nice little souvenir for a fan. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss as Ohtani strikes out swinging. First strikeout for Ryan Yarbrough. We have 1 away here in the bottom of the first. And that'll bring up Teoscar Hernandez to the plate. Nice pitch there by Yarbrough to get Ohtani out. And that'll bring up Teoscar Hernandez. So let's see what Yarbrough does here against Teoscar. As Yarbrough sets here against Hernandez. And the first pitch is called strike. 0-1. That was an 82-mile-per-hour cutter. So no balls, 1 strike here to Teoscar Hernandez. Yarbrough sets here on the 0-1, and the pitch is high for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now. 1 ball, 1 strike to Teoscar Hernandez. The Yankees have a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. And Hernandez's numbers against Yarbrough historically have been really good. So let's see what happens here. The 1-1 is fouled back. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Teoscar Hernandez. And the 1-2 just misses. Pitch was just a little inside. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Teoscar Hernandez. The count is even. The count is even at 2-2 as Yarbrough sets. And the 2-2 pitch. It's a grounder. Hit to Volpe. He fields it. Throws over to first for out number 2. We have 2 away now here in the bottom of the first. And the Yankees are 1 out away from getting out of this inning to go into the top of the second. As Yarbrough faces Freddie Freeman here, who's just been killing the Yankees. And first pitch is a ball. way inside that goes to the backstop that Wells couldn't catch. It's 1 ball, no strike here to Freddie Freeman, who's having a fantastic season himself. There's no doubt there. Yarbrough sets here on the 1-0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by Freeman. It's 1 ball, 1 strike now. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Freddie Freeman. As Yarbrough sets here on the 1-1. And the pitch is fouled. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's play that 2-strike horn. Can Yarbrough get another strike out here? Can he go 1, 2, 3? 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yarbrough sets. Here's the pitch. And it's a grounder right to DJ. Throws over to first for out number 3. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Ryan Yarbrough. So good start here for Yarbrough. Now we're going to the top of the second. Yankees have a 1-0 lead. We are in a commercial break. And we'll be right back here soon with the game. So let's check that. Let's check some of the comments here. The long sleeve that Booney has on for sure. Do you think can beat the Dodgers in a playoff series? Padres are I would agree with Infernus. Padres are probably the closest team in the National League that could beat them. They have the squad. I know. I mean, there's a few guys that are hurt right now, right? I know Michael King was hurt. I don't know if he's back yet, but I knew he was hurt. But with a full healthy squad, the Padres can certainly do it. Or the 2024 Yankees without Nestor. But yeah, in a playoff series though, Diamondbacks, if they're fully healthy, possibly they could be a pesky team. The Mets, it's a maybe. The Mets certainly can be certainly are capable, but I think the best team to beat them, so that has the best chance to beat the Dodgers in the playoffs is going to be the Padres. Potentially the Cubs. Well, top of the second will be coming up here momentarily. It'll be DJ LeMahieu, Oswald Peraza, Paul Goldschmidt. So your 8-9-1 batters coming up. Phillies, I don't know. That's tough, man. That's going to be tough. All right, we should be resuming back here to the game. They're showing all the old highlights of Yankees-Dodgers World Series. The World Series that they played against each other. All right. And it looks like we are back to the game here. And the first pitch to DJ is strike 1. It is 0-1 to DJ LeMahieu. Yamamoto sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch. That pitch is fouled. It's 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes to DJ LeMahieu. Now it's 2 balls, 2 strikes here to DJ LeMahieu as Yamamoto sets here against DJ. And here's the 2-2 pitch. And there's a single there by DJ LeMahieu. Line drive single. As DJ leads things off here at the top of the second with a single, and the Yankees have their leadoff man on. So good hit by DJ. So way to go, DJ, to find that hole. Freddie Freeman not having a chance to even make an attempt to make a play on that hit ball by DJ. And now we have Oswald Peraza at the plate as he takes ball one. It is 1-0 to Oswald Peraza. As Yamamoto sets here on the 1-0. And the pitch is in there for a strike. It is 1 ball, 1 strike now. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Oswald Peraza. Yamamoto sets. Here's the 1-1. And the ball passes Will Smith. And DJ will go to second now. So now we have a runner on second with nobody out. It is 2 balls, 1 strike to Oswald Peraza. Yamamoto sets here on the 2-1. And the pitch to Peraza is fouled. Count is even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Yamamoto with a wild pitch that Will Smith could not catch. Went to the backstop. LeMahieu took second base. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Oswald Peraza as Yamamoto sets. And the 2-2. Misses on that pitch. Full count now to Oswald Peraza. So big pitch coming up. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Oswald Peraza. Runner on second, nobody out. Yankees with a 1-0 lead. Looking to add another as Yamamoto sets here on the 3-2. And the payoff. And that bounces off the mound. Goes to second. Kike Hernandez throws over to first. Wanted to see if he could get DJ out at third, but DJ is safe, made it safely to third base. And we have 1 away here. So now the DJ LeMahieu is 90 feet away from scoring. It's a good hit by Peraza. Got the runner over to third, and we are back to the top of the lineup here. And now we have Paul Goldschmidt at the plate. He takes ball 1. So Goldschmidt this season with runners in scoring position has had a lot of great success so far. Yamamoto sets here on the 1-0. And the pitch is a grounder hit to third. Muncy throws over to first. DJ will stay remaining on third base as out number 2 is recorded here in the top of the second. And that'll bring up Trent Grisham to the plate, who is 1 for 1. He got a single in his first at bat against Yamamoto. And Yamamoto sets here against Trent Grisham. And Grisham fouls off the first pitch. It is 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike here to Trent Grisham. As Yamamoto sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch. Did he go around? Yes, he did. It is 0-2 now to Trent Grisham. Man, I don't know about you guys, but I hate when they, on ESPN, when they talk with players in the middle of a game. It's like, I just want to watch the game, man. I don't like this segment personally. But I just thought I'd share that with you. Let me know how you all feel. Here's the 0-2. That pitch is outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Trent Grisham. who's trying to keep this inning alive here. Yamamoto sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch is hit. It's a grounder. It's a little pop out, actually, to the infield as Kike Hernandez makes a play. And they do leave the runner on base. DJ left on third. And that'll record the third out. And we're going to the bottom of the second. Yankees still have a 1-0 lead. So Yankees had a scoring opportunity but could not capitalize. So let's check the comments here. What's up, Stephen B? Hey, we got Davi in the building. He says, Davey says, hi, NFE, just finished watching Karate Kid. What belt you have? Canvas, JCPenney. How was that movie, man? But if you want to know my belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I'm a purple belt that's working towards his brown. I don't know where Rodney is. I don't know. Give him a call. You know we are winning this game if DJ gets a hit. Yeah, right, Beetle? So it's JD Davis. Oh, boy. At the Celtics, as the Celtics used to say, beat LA. Yeah, right. Yankees will figure out a way to blow it. Oh, in Furnace. Oh, man. Yeah, I just don't I don't know. I was saying in the middle of the game, I don't like this segment on ESPN on Sunday Night Baseball when they're talking with players in the middle of the game. It's like, man, I don't want to hear that conversation. Like, I want to focus on the game. I want to watch the game, you know. But that's just me. But how's everybody doing tonight? We are in a commercial break. The game will resume here. Do appreciate you all tuning in. Make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you to all the new subscribers. You all are greatly appreciated. Make sure you all are voting if you haven't voted yet. Yeah, Desiree still the queen of the leaderboards, and then Chris the Flash is in second place. Frederick is in third. So that's your top three. But the game should start here soon. It should resume here soon. Next Sunday night, folks, Red Sox Yankees. So we get another treat of ESPN Sunday Night Baseball. Petruzzi, yes, there is an off day. As Yarbrough is going up against Will Smith here. As Will Smith takes a strike, it is 0-1 to Will Smith. And the 0-1 is swing and a miss. It's 0-2 now. So let's see if Yarbrough can get his second strikeout of the game. Yarbrough sets on the 0-2. Here's the pitch. Pitch is high for ball one. It is now 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Will Smith. Yarbrough sets here on the 1-2 against Smith. And the pitch is low for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Will Smith. The count is even. So 2-2 count here to Will Smith as Yarbrough sets. We're getting a view of Dodger Stadium. The 2-2 is fouled. So Will Smith still staying alive. So still 2 balls, 2 strikes to Will Smith. Yankees have a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. As Yarbrough sets here against Smith. And the 2-2 is lined into center field, and Grisham right there to make the play for out number 1. And that'll bring up Andy Pages to the plate. Grisham just making it look easy out there with the catch. Dude's pretty funky, man. He's pretty funky. And here we have Andy Pages, who takes strike 1 from Ryan Yarbrough. It is 0-1 to Pages. So we have 1 away here in the bottom of the second. And 0-1 misses on that pitch. It's 1 ball, 1 strike now. It's 1-1 count. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Pages as Yarbrough sets, and the pitch is swing and a miss. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see if Yarbrough could get his second strikeout of the game. As Aaron Boone's looking on, shooting his sunflower seeds. As Yarbrough sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch is high for ball 2. The count is even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yarbrough sets here, and the 2-2 pitch is hit to right field as Judge is running towards the side of the wall there. He picks up the ball, and it is a 1-out double for Andy Pages. And the tying run is on second base for the Los Angeles Dodgers. As that does bring up Tommy Edman to the plate. Now look at all those guys just getting out of the way, the security guys. They're making her. And here's the pitch. And Pages gets thrown out at third base. Caught him stealing. Let's go. Out number 2. Great throw there by Austin Wells. Nice catch there by Peraza. Nice tag. Nice throw. Good job there. They got Pages caught him stealing third base as they're showing the replay there. Hernandez took the strike and Pages got thrown out. So we have 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Sorry, Tommy Edman took strike 1. Now it's 1-1 to Tommy Edman. So 1-1 count here to Tommy Edman. Here's the pitch from Yarbrough. It's 2 balls, 1 strike now. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Tommy Edman. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. The Yankees have a 1-0 lead as Yarbrough sets. Here's the pitch. And that ball is driven deep into left field. Looking up is Dominguez. And that ball is gone. It is a solo home run for Tommy Edman. And just like that, the Dodgers are on the board. It's a 1-1 game. So a 2-out solo homer for Tommy Edman. And the Dodgers are on the board, which means the hat is coming off. And the hat's going to stay taken off until the Yankees take the lead again. So bye-bye hat for now. So we have ourselves a 1-1 game here in the bottom of the second with 2 outs as Edman keeps his inning alive. And that'll bring up Max Muncy to the plate. As he takes strike one, it is 0-1 to Max Muncy. And the 0-1, swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Let's play that two-strike home run. Let's see if they can strike out of the game. No balls, 2 strikes. Yarbrough sets. And the 0-2 is fouled. As Muncy stays alive. He's trying to keep this inning alive. So still no balls and 2 strikes to Max Muncy. The game is tied at 1 apiece. The Dodgers tied it up on a solo home run by Tommy Edman. Here's the 0-2. And that pitch is outside for ball 1. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Max Muncy. So 1-2 count as Yarbrough sets here on the 1-2, and the pitch is outside. 2-2 now, just missing. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count is even. See if Muncy could keep this inning alive for the Dodgers. And the 2-2 pitch is popped up to right field. Judge is right there to make the play for out number 3. And we are going to the top of the third. Commercial break coming up. But the Dodgers do score on a solo home run by Tommy Edman. Aaron Judge will lead things off when we get back from commercial break. How are you all doing tonight? How are you all feeling tonight? How's everybody's Sunday going? Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe if you're new. Share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, there's a bar called the Brooklyn Dodgers. Not sure if they are still in business. LA Dodgers sued them, but they lost. Oh, nice. I know I'm very familiar with Bay Ridge there, Davey. The only good thing is that I probably would have been a Yankees fan even if the Dodgers played in Brooklyn, but who knows? Welkin says, of course, when I get back home from shopping. Yeah, that throw from Wells to third to get out Pajes, that was fantastic to catch him stealing. That was great. So, yes, indeed, folks. We are in a commercial break. The game will resume here. Judge will lead things off. So it'll be your 3, 4, 5 batters coming up here in the top of the third. Let's see if the Yankees bats can get something going here against Yamamoto. Yeah, well, DJ got a hit. Crazy things, man. Crazy night. Like DJ got a hit. Oh my God. But how's everybody feeling? How's everybody doing? All right. So game should start here. We'll resume here. We'll pull up the game day as Yamamoto is on the mound for the third. And here we have Aaron Judge. And very similar pitch, but Judge didn't go around this time. So 1-0 to Aaron Judge. It's 1 ball, no strikes. All right, there, Davey. We'll see you later, there. Thanks for stopping in. The 1-0, 2-0 now to Judge. So 2 balls, no strikes to the captain. Judge is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. The 2-0. 3-0 now. 3-0 now to Aaron Judge. As Yamamoto sets here on the 3-0. And here's the pitch. That is in there for a strike. Judge thought it was ball 4. Umpire says, hold up. So it is 3 balls, 1 strike here to Aaron Judge. So let's see what happens with this 3-1 count. Yamamoto sets here on the 3-1. And the pitch is way inside, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk for Aaron Judge as he gets things started here in the top of the 3rd. And that'll bring up Ben Rice to the plate. So let's see what Ben Rice does with Aaron Judge on first base. Looked like Yamamoto was frustrated with himself as Yamamoto sets here against Ben Rice, and first pitch to Ben Rice is called a strike. Gets him right there on that corner. So 0-1 to Ben Rice. Yamamoto sets. And the 0-1 is fouled. It is 0-2 now to Ben Rice. So no balls, 2 strikes. Oh and 2 count here to Ben Rice as Yamamoto sets here on the 0-2. And the pitch is fouled. Rice gets a piece of that, still staying alive. It's still 0-2 to Ben Rice. We have a 1-1 game here in the top of the 3rd. Aaron Judge is on first base, nobody out. Oh and 2 count. Judge takes his lead at first base. And the 0-2. That ball is hit deep into center field. Looking up, looking back, and that ball is gone! A 2-run home run for Ben Rice. And just like that, the Yankees take a 3-1 lead. A 2-run shot by Ben Rice. 107.4 exit velo, 425-foot home run. The exit velo on Ben Rice's bat is insane this season, folks. Exit velo is so much better. That was a good pitch for Ben Rice to hit. Perfect hit. Drove that ball deep into center. And the Yankees, just like that, have a 3-1 lead. And that brings up the Martian, who takes strike 1. He's 1 for 1. And guess what, folks? The hat comes back on. Just like that. So it's a 3-1 lead. And here we have Dominguez, who fouls off that pitch. It is 0-2 now to the Martian. They're showing the Ben Rice home run replay here. So no balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Yamamoto. It's a grounder right to Freeman, who throws over to Yamamoto as he steps on the bag for out number 1. And that'll bring up Anthony Volpe to the plate. So the Yankees have a 3-1 lead here in LA against the Dodgers, top of the 3rd. The Yankees regained the lead on a 2-run home run by Ben Rice. It is 0-1 to Anthony Volpe. Count now is 1-1 now to Ben Rice. Or excuse me, Anthony Volpe. Sorry. So 1-1 count here to Volpe as Yamamoto sets. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by Volpe. It's 1-2 now to Anthony Volpe. Yamamoto sets here on the 1-2, and the pitch is fouled as Volpe gets a piece of that. So 1-2 still to Anthony Volpe. We have one out here in the top of the third, and the Yankees have a 3-1 lead over the Los Angeles Dodgers with a 2-run home run by Ben Rice. Yamamoto sets here on the 1-2, and the pitch is a check swing and that gets through as that ball finds the hole, and it's a 1-out single here for Anthony Volpe. So Yankees bats doing well so far in this game against Yamamoto. And that'll bring up Austin Wells to the plate. Yamamoto sets here against Austin Wells. Wells is 0 for 1 as that pitch is way inside as Wells gets out the way. It is 1-0 to Austin Wells. So 1-0 count here to Wells as Yamamoto sets here on the 1-0. And the pitch is hit hard, and that gets through. That ball goes to right field, and Volpe rounds second base, and he goes to third. So we have men on the corners now. So a single by Austin Wells. We got runners on first and third. So Yankees bats looking good in this game so far. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu to the plate, who is 1 for 1 in tonight's game. And here we have DJ LeMahieu, who's 1 for 1. Let's see what he does with runners on first and third with 1 out. Yankees can add another runner or 2. So Yankees do have an opportunity here. Another opportunity with runners in scoring position. It is 0-1 to DJ LeMahieu as the runners take their lead on first and third. Yamamoto sets on the 0-1, and the pitch, swing and a miss by DJ. Yamamoto sets here on the 0-2. And the pitch. Ball's in the dirt. Good stop there by Will Smith. 1-2 now to DJ. LeMahieu's ready to go. Yamamoto sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss by DJ LeMahieu. And that is out number 2 as LeMahieu strikes out. And that'll bring up Oswald Peraza to the plate. So let's see if Oswald Peraza could keep this inning alive. Let's see if he can get another run or 2 in and build a bigger lead here for the Yankees. The first pitch to Peraza misses for ball 1. It is 1-0 to Peraza. So we have 2 outs, runners on first and third. Yankees have a 3-1 lead with an opportunity to get some more runs in here as Yamamoto sets here on the 1-0. And the pitch. That is in there for a strike. It's 1-1 now to Peraza. Yamamoto sets here on the 1-1. It's a long set, too. And the pitch. Ball's in the dirt. Ball gets away. And that's going to score another run. That's going to score another run. Let's go. As Anthony Volpe scores on a wild pitch by Yamamoto. And Austin Wells moves to second. And it's now a 4-1 game here, folks. 4-1 game. The Yankees are winning. 4-1 on a wild pitch that bounces off of Smith's chest and Volpe scores. It's 2-1 here to Oswald Peraza. Here's the pitch from Yamamoto. That pitch is fouled. It's 2 strikes. 2 strikes. The count is even here, folks. So 2-2 pitch. 2-2 count as Wells is dancing around second base. Here's the 2-2. It's a full count. 3 strikes now to Oswald Peraza. Yamamoto sets. Here's the payoff. Peraza fouls it back, still staying alive. And the payoff. Peraza once again fouls it back. Still staying alive. Making Yamamoto work. Yankees bats making Yamamoto work today. Yamamoto right now at 75 pitches. He has thrown 30 so far in this inning. As Peraza's ready to go. Yamamoto's ready to go. And there's the payoff. And once again, Peraza fouls it. Still staying alive. That was pitch number 8 there by Yamamoto against Peraza in this at-bat. And here comes pitch number 9 and the payoff as Peraza strikes out, and that'll end the inning. We're going to the bottom of the third, but the Yankees do get a couple of runners, a few runners on a 2-run home run by Ben Rice, and then another run scored off of a wild pitch. Yankees have a 4-1 lead, and we're going to the bottom of the third. Folks in the chat, how are we feeling? I saw your comment, Brad. That's funny. Yeah, let's hope the Dodgers are not toying with us. But I mean, so far a good start, right? For the Yankees. Hopefully they can keep it going. You know, the pitching is going to have to hold up. I mean, I mean, this game is far from over. And, you know, we know what those Dodgers bats can do. So I need about 16 more runs. Yeah, that would be nice. Score 20 runs against these guys. Why not? Yeah, let's check that community leaderboard. What's everybody doing here? Yeah, Desiree's still in the lead. Petruzzi's at number 2 now. Let's check this poll. So it looks like I have 26 votes, and 62% of you say that, of course, the Yankees do avoid the sweep. So the majority of you that voted are optimistic. Yeah, 200 more runs before you could say game over. Yeah, for sure. Make sure they forfeit. Who took your clown? You got a clown, dude? You own a clown? That's pretty cool. I know that was probably a typo. Just giving you a hard time there, Frederick. It's all good, Sco. I mean, this game is far from over, though. There's still plenty of baseball to be played, so not saying anything yet there, but this is a good lead for the Yankees right now. As Yarbrough's first pitch is strike one to Kike Hernandez. It's 0-1 to Kike as Yarbrough sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch is outside for 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1. That pitch is high. It's 2 balls, 1 strike now. 2 balls, 1 strike to Kike Hernandez. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Kike. So let's see if Yarbrough could get a strikeout here. So 2 balls, 2 strikes as Yarbrough sets. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out looking. Second strikeout of the game for Ryan Yarbrough. Although, I'll be honest, I didn't think that was a strike. That pitch looked like it was just a little bit inside. Yeah, I mean, it was right on the edge. I mean, I see why the umpire called it a strike, but I understand Hernandez's frustration to be fair. But that is strike 3. It is the second strikeout for Yarbrough, and that brings up Rojas to the plate. So Miguel Rojas is at the plate. He has a 1-0 count against him. As Yarbrough sets here on the 1-0. And a pitch, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes now to Miguel Rojas. Here's the 2-0. And that pitch is popped up in the infield. Who makes the play? Volpe makes the play for out number 2. And we have two-way here in the bottom of the third. And that'll bring up Shohei Ohtani to the plate. We are back to the top of the lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch to Ohtani. Swing and a miss. It's strike 1. 0-1 to Ohtani. Yankees are up 4-1 here in the bottom of the third. Career versus Yarbrough is 4 for 11 with a home run, 4 strikeouts. Those are Ohtani's numbers against Yarbrough. As Yarbrough pitches ball 1, it is 1-1 now. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ohtani. As Yarbrough sets here on the 1-1. And the pitch, 2-1 now to Shohei Ohtani. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, nobody on. 4-1 game. Yankees are leading. And a 2-1 as Ohtani pops that one up to center field. And Grisham is right there to make the play for out number 3. It's a 1-2-3 inning. We're going to the top of the 4th. It's still a 4-1 game. Top of the order coming up for the New York Yankees. We are in a commercial break. I will take a commercial break too. I need to go get some water. And I will be right back, folks. Don't go away. All right, folks, I'm back. Yankees have a 4-1 lead. How are we all feeling about this game so far? I know obviously the game still a lot of baseball to be played. I'm not I'm excited the Yankees are in the lead, but I'm also like, hey, there's plenty of baseball. Dodgers could very well make a comeback. I mean, they have shown that they are capable of doing so. But so far, so good. So far, so good. I hope hopefully the Yankees can hold on to this lead. Hopefully Yarbrough still has a solid outing. His pitch count, it's looking pretty good so far. Let me check his numbers real quick for Yarbrough. Yeah, pitch count right now for him, he's at 47. Yamamoto is at 77, so pitch count is still good. What's up, Rodney? What up, man? What's going on, bro? And it looks like we are back to the game here. They're showing the Dodgers fans in the stands. Looks like a nice sunny day in California. As Goldschmidt will lead things off here in the top of the 4th, the top of the order coming up. 1, 2, 3 batters. Goldschmidt takes strike 1. Oh, snap. Ace made it to 2,000? Oh, snap. Okay. I got to go congratulate my guy. Good for him, man. Congratulations. I got to go holler at him. It's 0-2 to Goldschmidt as Goldschmidt fouls that back, still staying alive. As Yamamoto sets here on the 0-2. And the pitch. 1-2 now. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Goldschmidt as Yamamoto sets here on the 1-2, and the pitch is foul back. Goldschmidt staying alive. Pitch is fouled back. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. 2-2 now to Paul Goldschmidt. Yeah, Ronnie, we'll get there. We'll get there slowly but surely, but we got to get to that 1,700 first. And 2-2. Full count now. As Yamamoto sets here on the 3-2 and the payoff. And there is a hit, a leadoff single here for Paul Goldschmidt. So it's a leadoff single here in the top of the fourth for Goldschmidt as Goldschmidt is on first base. I had to go congratulate Ace, man. Good for him. And that brings up Trent Grisham to the plate as he takes ball one. What's up, Pasty? So it's a 1-0 count to Trent Grisham as Goldschmidt takes his lead at first. And that is in there for a strike. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. As Yamamoto catches the outside corner there. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1, it's 2-1 now. 2 balls, 1 strike. Goldschmidt takes his lead at first base as Yamamoto sets here on the 2-1. And here's the pitch. 3-1 now to Trent Grisham. Yamamoto already at 90 pitches here against the Yankees. Aaron Judge is waiting on deck. And 3-1. And Grisham hits that ball into right field, but it is playable as Teoscar Hernandez makes the play for out number 1. And that'll bring up the captain, Aaron Judge, to the plate, who was 0 for 1 today with a walk. Yeah, Judge's numbers versus ML Major League Baseball average. Unbelievable. As Yamamoto sets, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by Judge. It is 0-1 to Aaron Judge. So no balls, 1 strike here to the captain. And the 0-1. It is 1 ball, 1 strike now to Judge. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Judge. Goldschmidt takes his lead at first base. And the pitch from Yamamoto, swing and a miss by Aaron Judge. It is 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Judge. The 1-2, does Judge go? He does not. First base umpire said he did not go. The count is even at 2-2 now. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to the captain. So runner on first. Yankees have a 4-1 lead as Yamamoto sets here on the 2-2. And the pitch is hit to center field. But the play is made for out number 2. And it looks like that's going to be it for Yamamoto as Dave Roberts is coming out and makes the call to the bullpen. Ben Rice will be coming up after the pitching change. as we are in a commercial break. So Yamamoto's night is coming to an end. Yeah, Burns. Yeah, I know he had to be taken out of the game earlier. Corbin, or not Corbin Burns. Yeah, Corbin Burns. Yeah, that sucks, man. That's if that. I mean, if he's out for the season or if he's out for an extended period of time, that's gonna be a big blow to the Diamondbacks. So that would be sad. But the Yankees have a 4-1 lead. We are in a commercial break. It is the top of the fourth with 2 outs. Ben Rice will be coming up to bat after we get back from commercial break. Yeah, at least Yarbrough was given more length than Warren. Yeah, you got that right. That could have been us. What do you mean that could have been us? I know there was that conversation of like, what happens when Luis Hill gets back. I mean, does Yarbrough still go to the bullpen, or what happens with Will Warren? If one of those guys, one of those guys could get, is gonna be out of the rotation. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he could have been a Yankee, and he could have had that injury with us. It's one of those things where I'm glad some of these players didn't get signed, man, or traded for. All right, looks like we're back to the game, and it looks like it is Anthony Banda taking over pitching duties for the Dodgers as he pitches for strike one to Ben Rice. Ben Rice hit a 2-run blast in his last at bat that gave the Yankees the 3-1 lead. As Banda throws over to first to check on Goldschmidt. So it's 0-1 to Ben Rice. Yeah, I can't see a scenario of Stroman getting back to the rotation as a swing and a miss by Ben Rice, and Goldschmidt steals second base. So stolen base for Paul Goldschmidt. So we got a runner on second now with 2 outs, and it's no balls, 2 strikes to Ben Rice. Banda checks the runner at second. Here's the pitch, and swing and a miss by Ben Rice. That'll end the inning. And we are going to the bottom of the fourth. Yankees still have a 4-1 lead. 2, 3, 4 batters coming up for the Dodgers. Teoscar Hernandez, Freddie Freeman, Will Smith coming up. No doubt. But, yep, commercial break right now. So here's a question for all you guys. That's like non-baseball related. When you all are driving, right, whether it's to work or anywhere, whatever, right? Like, what is your music of choice? Like, what do you all like to listen to? What do you all like to jam out to? Let me know in the chat. Let's talk a little genres. Let's talk some music. What do you all enjoy? What do you all enjoy listening to? Favorite bands, favorite artists, like which musical artist gets you going? Just curious. Well, the thing is, Pasty, Stroman was trying to make a case for himself. So, I mean, you can't blame him for standing up for himself. A certain someone said Yarbrough wasn't worth the money. Is that certain someone that constantly raves about Will Warren? Rodney, so long drives and around town. Like, what do you listen to on your long drives? Let's start with that. Podcast hour, drive to work. Okay, what kind of podcast, dude? What do you listen to? What kind of podcast do you listen to? Desiree said classic rock. Okay, name some bands. Brad says 80s Australian bands. Okay. Rodney says Pac. On a long drive? Okay. Oh, all right, Brad. I didn't know he said that Yarborough wasn't worth the money. That's funny. Interesting. But okay. Was this in the 90s rap this morning, though, on the way to the flea market? Oh, okay. Which 90s rap? Which 90s rap? Talking baseball? Oh, okay. So with John Boy? Or no, that's talking Yanks. Never mind. All right. Back to the game. Yarborough's back on the mound. He's going up against Teoscar Hernandez, who takes ball one. It is 1-0 to Teoscar. As Yarborough sets here on the 1-0, and the pitch is swing and a miss. It's 1-1. One ball, one strike here to Teoscar. The 1-1, swing and a miss. It's 1-2 now. One ball, two strikes. Yarborough right now at 50 pitches. Let's see if Yarborough could get another strikeout here. And the 1-2. It's a grounder picked up by Goldschmidt, tosses it to Yarborough as Yarborough steps on the bag for out number one. And that'll bring up Freddie Freeman to the plate. Biggie, nice. Dr. Dre, stuff we grew up with for sure. Talking Baseball has more episodes weekly. Nice. Yeah, you don't know Desiree there, Brad. She don't tell nobody. AC/DC to Frank Sinatra, Chris Stapleton, New Breed. Okay. Nice. A nice little variety. Here we have Freddie Freeman as he swings and misses on the first pitch. It is 0-1 to Freddie Freeman, who is 0 for 1 in today's game. As Yarborough sets here on the 0-1, and the pitch just misses. Pitch was just a little low. It's one ball, one strike now to Freddie Freeman. As Yarborough sets on the 1-1, and the pitch is low for ball two. 2-1 now. 2-1 count. So 2 balls, 1 strike here to Freeman as he gets the signal from Wells. He sets here on the 2-1, and the pitch is popped up to left field, it looks like, and Dominguez is right there to make the play for out number 2. So we have two-way here in the bottom of the 4th as Freddie Freeman flies out to Dominguez. And Will Smith will be coming to the plate. First pitch to Smith is strike one. It is 0-1. M, Dre, NWA, Cube, and T. Okay. If I'm in the mood for hip hop. Oh, Chris Cornell. All right. And the 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Will Smith. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Will Smith. We have 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th. Yankees are up 4-1 here against the Dodgers. And 1-1 is popped up to right field. Judge making a run, and he makes the play. A good running catch there by Judge, and we are going to the top of the fifth here, folks. So 5, 6, 7 batters coming up. Dominguez, Volpe, Wells coming up in the top of the fifth. Yarbrough so far pitching a really good game, so let's hope that he can keep this up. And Yankees bats, let's see what they can do here in the top of the fifth. Let's see if they can build on the lead that they already have. But once again, we are in a commercial break, so yeah, listen, I listen to a lot of hip hop, more East Coast stuff. I'll listen to some West Coast stuff too. Some dirty South, right? I like a lot of different artists as far as hip hop goes, and then bands. I mean, I'll listen to some bands too. Like Metallica's cool, Korn is cool. I like bands like that, you know. I'll catch it here and there, Petruzzi. I don't know if I'm going to really watch it. I mean, I'm sure. I know it's going to be a good series. It's tough to say who's going to win that series, but it's definitely going to be a really, really good series. May the best team win. But we are in a commercial break. Game will resume here shortly. Make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. So for the folks that listen to hip hop music, who's your favorite hip hop artist? I'll ask that question first. Who's your favorite hip hop artist, and who do you think is the best to ever do it in that category? Let me know what you all are thinking. But we are back to the game. Banda is on the mound. He'll be going up against Dominguez as Dominguez takes strike one on a swing and a miss. As Banda sets here on the 0-1, and the pitch is ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Dave Matthews Band. Desiree's like, don't look at me. And as Dominguez fouls that off, it's 1-2 now. Eminem, hands down, is the best rapper, you're saying, Brad? Or is your favorite artist, or both? But it is 1 ball, 2 strikes here to the Martian. Dominguez is 1 for 2 in tonight's game. As Banda sets here on the 1-2, and the pitch is just a little high. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Two balls, 2 strikes to Dominguez. The count is even, and the 2-2. Balls in the dirt. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Dominguez. The count is full, so let's see what happens here as Banda sets here on the 3-2 against Dominguez, and the payoff. And it's a leadoff walk here in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up Anthony Volpe to the plate. So Dominguez will take first base. That'll bring up Anthony Volpe. So let's see what Anthony Volpe does with this at-bat. Martian. Dominguez takes his lead at first as Banda steps off. Anthony Volpe is 1 for 1 in today's game. Single walk and a run scored as he takes strike one from Banda. So it is 0-1 to Anthony Volpe as Banda sets here on the 0-1. Dominguez with a nice lead there at first base. Let's see if he steals. And there he goes. And it's ball one. And it is a stolen base for Jason Dominguez. Chia. Let's go. What up, Ace? What's going on, bro? Once again, congratulations on reaching 2,000. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. You definitely deserve it. So keep doing your thing, bro. Keep doing your thing. But a stolen base for Dominguez as they show the replay here. A really fun game with the subs. What game were you playing, bro? As Dominguez kept a foot on the base. It's 1-1 to Volpe, and the pitch is inside. First base umpire said he did not go. It is 2 balls, 1 strike to Anthony Volpe. Banda checks Dominguez, then the 2-1, and it's a grounder. Hits a Rojas, who throws over to Freeman for out number 1, and Dominguez will remain at second. When we got to 1,194 subs, I asked the chat what were the number 1 movie and song of that year. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So I asked a question to the chat there, Ace, and I'll ask you, what's your favorite genre of music, and what do you listen to when you're driving, whether it's around town or if you're on a long road trip? Who do you listen to? Just trying to get to know the chat a little bit better. It's 1-0 to Austin Wells. And 1-0, 2-0 now. You like everything but country? I'm with you on that one too. I'm the same way. Yeah, for sure. Like the only country I listen to is like Johnny Cash, bro. Like if he's considered country, that guy's cool. But other than that, yeah, I'm not a country music guy either. But it's 2 balls, no strikes to Wells as he holds up. Third base umpire said he did not go. It is 3-0 now to Wells. But what do you listen to on around town or on long road trips? And former Yankee Lou Trevino warming up in the bullpen for the Dodgers. And a 3-0. That is in there for a strike. It is 3 balls, 1 strike to Austin Wells. And the 3-1. Ball's in the dirt, and Wells draws a walk. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu to the plate. We got runners on first and second with 1 out. So big opportunity here for DJ LeMahieu. And it looks like Dave Roberts is coming out. And that's probably going to do it for Banda. And that'll bring in former New York Yankee Lou Trevino into the game. So let's see what Trevino does here when we get back from commercial break. Yeah, I'm not a country music fan either, so. But commercial break, folks, 4-1 lead. Yankees are winning. Let's see if they can keep the lead. So far, it's been a good game. Bats are looking pretty good for the Yankees. Yarbrough pitching a good game so far. So let's see if the Yankees can keep that up. And looks like we have 30 votes. And 60% of you said that the Yankees will avoid the sweep. R&B, hip hop, pop, pretty much everything from oldies to modern day stuff for sure. Their DM. Who do you like when you're driving around town? Like who do you listen to? And who do you listen to on like your long road trips? Wells doing great tonight. Yeah, he's looking good. He's looking good. Throwing runners out. I mean, yeah, Wells is having himself a nice little game so far. Just drew a walk. When we get back from commercial break, Lou Trevino will be taking over pitching duties for the Los Angeles Dodgers, and DJ LeMahieu will be at the plate with one out, a couple of runners on. So Yankees have an opportunity here to add to the lead. So let's see what they can do when we get back from commercial break. Michael Jackson, Prince, 90s R&B mostly. Okay. What 90s R&B, man? And looks like Lou Trevino has had his warm-up pitches and looks like he is ready to go here against DJ LeMahieu. So top of the fifth, runners on first and second with one out. Here we have DJ LeMahieu, who is 1 for 2 in today's game. As he fouls off the first pitch, it is 0-1 to DJ. Trevino sets here on the 0-1, and the pitch is fouled back. It is 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes here to DJ. DJ La DL incoming. Trevino sets here on the 0-2. Here's the pitch. And that ball is hit into left field. And that ball drops. And that'll score 1 run. As Dominguez scores, it's a 5-1 game. And DJ picks up a RBI single with 1 out. Runners on first and third. Let's freaking go. It's a 5-1 game now. So runners on first and third. And that'll bring up Oswald Peraza to the plate with 1 out. Yankees have a 5-1 lead. You know, every time we talk bad about DJ, the guy comes through. Maybe we need to do this more often. We should do this about Volpe, about Wells, you know. Yeah, Dominguez could run, dude. As Peraza swings and misses, it's 1 ball, 1 strike here to Oswald Peraza. But nice piece of hitting there by DJ. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Oswald Peraza. As Trevino sets here on the 1-2, and the pitch is outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So many groups. New Edition, Boys to Men, Whispers, Luther Vandross, Anita Baker, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Okay, that's a good lineup right there, man. Trevino sets here on the 2-2, and the pitch is full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Oswald Peraza. As first base umpire said, he did not go. As Peraza fouls off that pitch, still staying alive. It's still 3-2. So still 3 balls, 2 strikes to Oswald Peraza. What's up, Stephen B? And the payoff. And that is hit into center field, and that'll score a run. It's now a 6-1 game, and it is an RBI single for Oswald Peraza. We got runners on first and second. Let's go. All right, and we are back to the top of the order here, folks. It's a 6-1 game. It's a 6-1 game. That's what we're talking about. Let's go. Let's see what Goldschmidt does here against Trevino. First pitch is a strike. It is 0-1 to Paul Goldschmidt. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. So Yankees have a 6-1 lead here in the top of the fifth. We got runners on first and second. Yankees with 2 strikes in today's game. 7 hits with 2 strikes. That's pretty good. And Trevino just misses on that pitch. It is now 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2, and Goldschmidt strikes out swinging. That is out number 2, and that'll bring up Trent Grisham to the plate. So let's see what Grisham does with runners on first and second with 2 outs. And the pitch to Grisham is strike 1. Oh, 0-1 count here to Trent Grisham. He is 1 for 3 in today's game. Called strike 2. That pitch seemed a little bit low, but umpire didn't think so. It is an 0-2 count. And Aaron Judge, the captain, is waiting on deck. Yeah, that pitch looked low for sure. But let's see what Grisham does with 2 men on. It's an 0-2 count with 2 outs. Yankees have a 6-1 lead. And the pitch from Trevino is outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Trent Grisham. The 1-2 just misses. Pitch just a little high. I could have been a strike, but it's 2 balls, 2 strikes for Trent Grisham. I think that was a break there for Grisham, honestly. As Trevino sets here, down to 2-2, and it's a swing and a miss as Grisham strikes out. And we are going to the bottom of the 5th. The Yankees put up 2 more runs to have a 6-1 lead. 5, 6, 7 batters coming up for the Dodgers. We are in a commercial break. So Pages, Edman, and Muncy coming up for the Los Angeles Dodgers. How are we feeling now, folks? Are we feeling a little bit more comfortable with the 6-1 lead? How are we feeling? Yankees up right now, leading by 5 runs. Runs coming through. Bats coming through. 31 votes. 61% of you said Yankees will avoid the sweep. Desiree still in first place on the leaderboard, but Petruzzi's slowly closing in. But I'm loving it here, folks. I'm loving the game. I'm loving this game so far. Hopefully the Yankees can protect this lead here. Of course, bottom of the fifth coming up, so game not exactly over yet. Yeah, it's a great game. I'm loving it, man. It's a great game. Runner-up ain't getting you the crown, Jacob. Oh, boy. Jacob really wants that crown. So we'll see what Yarbrough does here in the bottom of the fifth when the game resumes. That's through YouTube, bro. It's something that YouTube did. I didn't do anything with it. There's like a community leaderboard, and it's based on how active you are in the streams, super chats, stuff like that. All right, and we are back to the game here. Yarbrough's first pitch is in there for strike one to Andy Pajes. Probably ace. The 0-1 is outside for ball one. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Because, yeah, I didn't implement any of that stuff. And Desiree's saying she's seen it on one of her true crime channels that she follows. So it must be a podcast on YouTube. Yarbrough sets here on the 1-1, and the pitch is popped up in foul territory, but it is out of play. Souvenir for a fan. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes here to Andy Pajes, who is 1 for 1 in today's game. Who's also thrown out trying to steal third base. The 1-2. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Pajes. That's right. What's up, Giku? Smash the like button there, folks. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe. If you're new to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it. Here's the 2-2. Full count. Pitches inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So 3 balls, 2 strikes to Pajes. Let's see what happens here on the 3-2 pitch and the payoff. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Of the night for Ryan Yarbrough, and we have one away here in the bottom of the fifth. I appreciate you there, Giku. What's the meh? If you get 5 or 6 innings, 1 run out of Yarbrough, every time you take it, I take that outing every time from Yarbrough, bro. 100% there, Brad. And here we have Tommy Edman at the plate. He has a 1-0 count as Yarbrough sets here on the 1-0, and the pitch is swing and a miss. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1. Pitch is way inside. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Edmund did. He went yard on Yarborough. Yarborough only gave up the 1 run. That was on a home run by Tommy Edman. And the 2-1 is fouled back. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes now. The count is even on Tommy Edman. Yarborough sets, and the 2-2 pitch is popped up, and it looks like Judge is right there to make the play for out number 2. We have 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. For sure, Yasin. Yarborough is. Are you serious, Petruzzi? I should take your wrench away for that. That's crazy talk. First pitch to Muncy. It's strike 1. So 0-1 count to Muncy. Muncy is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. As Yarborough sets on the 0-1. Misses on that pitch. It's 1 ball, 1 strike now. 1 ball, 1 strike to Max Muncy. What happened? Oh, looks like we have a pitch clock violation. Umpire points out pitch clock violation. So it's 2 balls and 1 strike now on the pitch clock violation. So it's a 2-1 count here to Max Muncy. We have 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. It is 3-1 now. So 3 balls, 1 strike to Muncy, and the pitch is fouled off. It's a full count. Let's play that 2-strike home. Three balls, 2 strikes to Max Muncy, 2 outs, nobody on. Yankees leading 6-1, and the payoff. And Muncy gets through to center field on a single, 2-out single by Max Muncy as he keeps this inning alive. And that'll bring up Hernandez to the plate, Kike Hernandez. And first pitch to Kike is ball 1. Yeah, Desiree's still in the lead on the community leaderboard. Petruzzi's in second. And there's a single there for Kike. So the Dodgers are keeping this inning alive. Back-to-back singles here. So let's see what happens. I don't know if the Yankees have anybody warming up in the bullpen. Maybe Matt Blake comes out and talks to Yarborough just to try and settle him down here to get out of this inning. Yep, Matt Blake is coming out. He's going to have a little chit-chat there as Goldschmidt and Wells are right there to talk with Yarborough. Matt Blake is coming out, so a little conference on the mound. What's up? DM with the $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. You are the man. Thank you so much. No word yet on like when exactly Hill's coming back. Beater, I think he's pitching down there in the minors. I don't know if it's for Somerset or Scranton. I know that I could tell you that Jay Cousins is starting his rehab assignment on Tuesday, according to Boone. But I'm not sure when exactly Hill is going to be back. I know he pitched off the mound on Friday. He's with the team right now in Los Angeles. Appreciate the $4.99 super chat there, bro. Thank you. And we have Rojas at the plate. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Rojas. The pitch is swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Let's play that 2. So 22 pitches this inning for Yarbrough. Pitch number 80 coming up as he steps off the mound, as he resets himself. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Miguel Rojas. Shohei Ohtani waiting on deck. And the 1-2 is hit into center field. Grisham is right there to make the play for out number 3 as the Dodgers leave a couple of runners on. And Judge, Rice, Dominguez coming up here in the top of the 6th. The Yankees have a 6-1 lead. We are in a commercial break. That's what I'm talking about. So any chance that we see Yarbrough come back out? He pitched 5 innings. Anybody's guess? What are we thinking? Does Yarbrough come back out for the 6th inning? For the bottom of the 6th? Yarbrough. I want a 20-1 victory, bro. I want like a 40-1 victory. I want like a 100-1 victory. That's what I'm looking for. But what do y'all think Yarbrough might come back out? I'm thinking, he's at 80 pitches. I'm thinking the Yankees might go to the bullpen. My guess. He has 80 pitches right now, Brad. Bring him back out for 1 batter. Yeah, could be. Get the 1 batter out and then make the call to the bullpen. But top of the 6th will be coming up. If he walks around and gives up a hit, pull him out for sure. Don't know yet there, Yasin. Let's see what happens. He'll start the 6th. Because I only ask because sometimes with 80 pitcher or with a pitcher, if they go 80, right, depending on who it is, they might pull him out. And all right. Aaron Judge is going to lead things off here in the top of the 6th for the Yankees. And it looks like Noah Davis is in the game pitching for the Dodgers. And the first pitch is in there for strike 1. So Noah Davis taking over pitching duties here for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Yeah, unfortunate for the Knicks there, OG. And the 0-1. That is in there for a strike. on an 81-mile-per-hour sweeper. It's a little bit of a funky pitch. It's 0-2 now to Judge. As Judge steps out of the batter's box. Judge is 0 for 2 in tonight's game against the Dodgers. Here's the 0-2. And Judge, did he go? Yes, he did. First base umpire said he went on a sweeper. This guy Davis looks like he throws some sweepers. They're nice pitches, too. I'm not going to lie. Oh, man. Yeah, Judge just couldn't hold up as he went around. But we have one away here in the top of the sixth. And the Yankees have Ben Rice coming up here. So let's see what Ben Rice can do. That ball goes to the backstop. So ball 1 to Ben Rice. So it is 1-0 here to Ben Rice. And the 1-0, that is in there for a strike. That was a four-seam fastball, 96 miles per hour. Imagine if Rice hits another homer today. It'll be a second homer of the game, multi-home run game. I'll take that from Rice. The 1-1, 2-1 now to Ben Rice. 2 balls, 1 strike. Rice is 1 for 2. Yeah, hit a 2-run home run earlier in the game that gave the Yankees a 3-1 lead. As Rice fouls that off, it's 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Ben Rice. And the 2-2. Rice called out on strikes. We have 2 away here. So Noah Davis with back-to-back strikeouts here in the top of the 6th against the Yankees. That should bring up Jason Dominguez. It looks like Boone is coming out talking with the umpire. He was talking to him about something. Oh, looks like Cody Bellinger is coming into pinch hit for Dominguez. So Dominguez's night is over. We were wondering if Bellinger was going to come into pinch hit, and here's your answer, folks. He is indeed coming into pinch hit. Let's see what Cody Bellinger does here with 2 outs. Imagine if we get a pinch hit home run. And it looks like Bellinger is ready to go. And the first pitch is strike 1. It is 0-1 to Cody Bellinger. Man, Dominguez has been doing good tonight. Yeah, he did. He did good. He did. 0-1 count to Bellinger. Here's the pitch from Davis. Oh, did that hit Bellinger? Yes, it did. And with 2 outs, Davis hits Bellinger. Bellinger will take first base, and that'll bring up Anthony Volpe to the plate. So let's see what Anthony Volpe does with 2 outs as he takes strike 1. It's 0-1 to Anthony Volpe. So we got a runner on first with 2 outs. Bellinger takes his lead there at first. Yankees have a 6-1 lead. And the 0-1. It's a grounder. Kike Hernandez fields it, makes the play. to first for out number 3. And that'll end the top of the 6th, the top of the order coming up for the for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Ohtani, Hernandez, and Freeman coming up. And we are in a commercial break. So Bellinger will probably take over left field. You'll have Trent in center, Judge in right. So that is your first substitution of the game. Yankees still have a 6-1 lead going into the bottom of the 6th. So let's see. I'm assuming Yarbrough is probably going to come back out. I don't think the Yankees had anybody warming up. But if they do indeed have him coming back out, that'll probably be his last inning. And if it is going to be, which probably will be, I'll take 6 innings from Yarbrough. Like 6 innings with 1 run. I'll take that from Yarbrough like all freaking day. So first day of June here, folks. It's June 1st officially. I don't know about you all. I know I said it in the during the pregame. This year's flying by already. Like I really can't believe we're in June, man. It's crazy. Yeah, Jake Boss, I agree. It's a fantastic start, especially against the Dodgers. Now the Yankees just need to protect that lead. Yeah, I predicted 4 innings. 5 tops, but he's so far he's exceeding expectations. Yeah, hopefully they do get more runs. I mean, I would love for them to get more runs. I just want to. I mean, I'm comfortable with 5, but I'd be even more comfortable with 6 or 7. But game will resume here shortly. But I do appreciate all of you tuning in. Make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe. If you're new to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it. Continue sharing this channel out. We're on the road to 1,700 subs. Eventually, the big goal right now, the big goal is 2,000. But we got to get to 1,700 first and then build up from there. Ooh, okay. I saw your DM there. I'll talk about it here momentarily. So Yarbrough is back on the mound. He's facing Shohei Ohtani as Ohtani takes ball 1. I agree, Brad. I agree. 1-0 to Shohei Ohtani, who is 0 for 2 in today's game as Yarbrough sets here on the 1-0, and the pitch is in there for a strike. So I'll give you all the news after this at bat here. So give me just a moment. Shout out to Brad for messaging me. It's 1 ball, 1 strike here to Ohtani, who's 0 for 2. And the pitch is a check swing, grounded to Peraza, who throws over to first for out number 1. So Boone, according to Darius Glover, he's a user on Twitter. Boone looks like he said Dominguez is injured. I hope he's okay. Hopefully the injury is nothing major, but I'm sure we'll hear more about it maybe post-game or maybe sometime during the middle of the game, but I'll keep you all posted on that. But thank you, Brad, for letting me know. As Teoscar Hernandez is at the plate, and it's a swing and a miss for Teoscar. So it's 0-1 to Teoscar Hernandez. We have 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. As Yarbrough sets on the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2 to Teoscar. So no balls, 2 strikes to Teoscar Hernandez. As Yarbrough sets here on the 0-2. And the pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Teoscar Hernandez, who is 0 for 2 in today's game. So historically, Hernandez has had good numbers against Yarbrough. The 2-1 is 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Teoscar. Let's see if Yarbrough could get another strikeout here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 6-1 lead. Yarbrough sets. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Out of the game for Ryan Yarbrough. And we have 2-way here at the bottom of the 6th. And that'll bring up Freddie Freeman to the plate here, folks. And first pitch to Freeman is ball 1. It is 1-0 to Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman 0 for 2 in today's game against the Yankees. Yarbrough sets here on the 1-0, and the pitch is a strike. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Freddie Freeman. One ball, 1 strike. Yarbrough sets here on the 1-1. And the 1-1. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Let's play that 2-strike horn. If Yarbrough could get his 5th strikeout of the game. Yarbrough sets on the 1-2, and the pitch is in the dirt for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Freddie Freeman. Yarbrough at 92 pitches right now. Yarbrough sets. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out as Freddie Freeman swings and misses. 5th strikeout of the game. What an outing by Yarbrough. 7, 8, 9 batters coming up here in the top of the 7th. Gotta love what Yarbrough is doing today against the Dodgers. Let's freaking go. How do we feel about that, folks? How are we feeling about Yarbrough today? Yarbrough, yeah, it's definitely his last inning. So his day is over. But what a day for him. 6 innings, 5 strikeouts, only giving up the 1 run. I mean, what more can you ask for? You let him go to the bottom of the 7th. I don't know if Boone's going to put him back out there. He's at he's over 90 pitches. I mean, I suppose he could come back out, but is Boone going to bring him back out is the question. Yeah, Yarbrough's numbers today. I mean, 6 innings, gave up 4 hits, 1 run, no walks, 5 strikeouts. ERA right now at 2.83. I mean, you couldn't have asked for a better outing. Yarbrough, the stud. Yeah, he had it's one of those things. Baseball is a funny game, right? Like Max Fried didn't have a great outing on Friday. Yamamoto, we expected that was the game I was worried about because of Yamamoto, but he didn't have a good outing today, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. So you never know, man. I mean, like I said, baseball is a funny game. You just don't know what's going to happen. You think you know, but you don't. I mean, Yamamoto went 3 2/3, gave up 7 hits, 4 earned runs, walked 3, struck out 2. So did Dominguez get hurt on this bag that he stole when he stole second base? They're showing the replay here. Oh, he was, might have been something with his hand. But let me get the game cast back up. And here we have Austin Wells leading things off here for the Yankees. Okay, that's what Boone was telling the umpire, that there was an injury. So that's why there was a pinch hit. So hopefully nothing serious with Dominguez. It's 1-0 to Austin Wells as he takes ball 2. It's 2-0 now. Yeah, for sure, Rodney. You got it. You better believe that, DM. Better believe that. Okay, so yeah, thanks again for this, Brad. So Brian Hogue. Oh, and Wells gets hit. So Davis hits the second batter of the day today. First it was Bellinger, now it's Austin Wells. As Wells will take first base. So Brian Hogue put out a tweet saying Dominguez exited the game with a left thumb contusion. So that's what the injury is to Dominguez. So it sucks, but hopefully, I'd imagine, I don't know if he's going to miss some time or not. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's just like a grade 1 sprain, where it's just, he needs to just rest it, ice it. And here we have DJ LeMahieu, who's 2 for 3 in today's game. As he takes strike 1, it's 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike to DJ. Nobody out. Austin Wells on first. And the 1-1. It's 2-1. Wells stealing second, and they get him out. Whoa, what a play by Smith. That throw was a funky throw, but umpire said they got him out. I don't know if they're going to challenge it or not. Looks like they're not going to. Yeah, just gets him. Wow. That was a good play. It's 2 balls, 1 strike here to DJ, and the 2-1 pitch. And hit to the opposite field, and that will drop for a single. So DJ 3 for 4 in today's game. A 1-out single for DJ. And that'll bring up Oswald Peraza. So DJ LeMahieu having himself a good game. And big swing and a miss there by Oswald Peraza. 0-1 to Peraza. DJ La Single. Ronnie's excited for DJ LeMahieu. The 0-1. As Peraza hits that to right field, going back is Hernandez. He makes the play. As DJ gets back to first base, Peraza gave that one a ride, but Hernandez is able to make the play. And that'll bring up Paul Goldschmidt to the plate. Next Sunday, Red Sox Yankees, ESPN. As Goldschmidt takes ball 1. 15 pitchers on the IL. My God, that's insane. So Paul Goldschmidt, 1 for 4 in today's game. As Davis sets here on the 1-0, and the pitch is foul back. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Paul Goldschmidt. Runner on first. Davis sets the 1-1 pitch. Misses on that one. It's 2 balls, 1 strike now to DJ or Paul Goldschmidt. Said his elbow is gone. Oh, if his elbow is gone and it's dead, he's probably done for the season then. And the 2-1. Foul back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Paul Goldschmidt. Davis sets the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. Goldschmidt staying alive. So 2 balls, 2 strikes still to Paul Goldschmidt. We have 2 outs. Runner on first. Yankees have a 6-1 lead as Davis sets here against Goldschmidt. And the 2-2 is fouled off. Goldschmidt keeping it alive, making Davis work. Yeah, Yarbrough, 5 starts, 2.08 in 26 ERA in 26 innings. Yeah, Yarbrough's just been a beast, man. Another dumpster dive move, right, Brad? Oh, and that ball almost hit him. It's a full count now to Goldschmidt. That'll release DJ from first base. So 3 balls, 2 strikes to Paul Goldschmidt. And the payoff. Goldschmidt fouls it off. That was pitch number 8. Pitch number 9 coming up. Yeah, I like Matt Blake, man. Matt Blake's been great for this team. Good pitching coach. As Davis sets here on the 3-2. And the payoff. And it's a broken bat. Ball hits a second as Kike Hernandez fields it, throws over to first. And that is out number 3. And we are going to the bottom of the 7th. 4, 5, 6 batters coming up for the Dodgers. It is the 7th inning stretch. I'm going to take a small break. I'll be right back. I'll leave you all with a little bit of tune. So go ahead and boogie. Make sure, once again, you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. And I will be right back. looks like we are back to the game. Looks like Jonathan Loaisiga is taking over pitching duties here in the bottom of the 7th. Looks like they're having some pitch comm issues. Looks like they're ready to go now. So Loaisiga will be taking over pitching duties. And the players and the coaches giving props to Ryan Yarbrough there in the bullpen, and rightfully so. So 35 votes, 66% of you said that the Yankees would avoid the sweep. So Will Smith, 0 for 2 in today's game. He takes strike one. It is 0-1 to Will Smith. The 0-1. It is 1-1. There was no reason to leave him in, man. He was at 92 pitches. So 1 ball, 1 strike as Loaisiga sets. And the 1-1. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Loaisiga sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch is popped up in the infield. And it looks like Volpe is right there to make the play as he's dancing. And he makes the play for out number 1. And here's Andy Pages on the first pitch, and that's swing and hit. And that ball is crushed into left field, and that ball is gone. And now we have ourselves a 6-2 game on a solo home run by Andy Pages on the first pitch. And that is his 11th home run of the season. 99.7 exit velo, distance 374 feet. So it's a 6-2 game. And the Yankees are up by 4 now. And that'll bring up Tommy Edman to the plate. Now we have Tommy Edman, who has a 1-0 count against him. Loaisiga sets here on the 1-0. And the pitch. That is in there for a strike. It's 1 ball, 1 strike to Tommy Edman. Loaisiga sets here on the 1-1. And the pitch is popped up, out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Tommy Edman. That was a hard hit ball there by Pages. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2-away here in the bottom of the 7th. Nice pitch there by Loaisiga. And that'll bring up Max Muncy to the plate. So 2-away here in the bottom of the 7th. And first pitch to Muncy. Swing and a miss for strike 1. So 0-1 count here to Max Muncy, who's 1 for 2 in today's game. Well, it looks like a pitch clock violation for Loaisiga. So now it's 1 ball, 1 strike. So Yankees get their second pitch clock violation of the game. Yarbrough had one earlier. Now it's Loaisiga. So it's 1-1 now. The 1-1 fouled. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's play that 2-strike ball. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Yankees have a 6-2 lead in the bottom of the 7th. Loaisiga trying to get out of this inning. And the 1-2 is high. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes for Max Muncy. And the 2-2. Ball's in the dirt. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Max Muncy. We have Tim Hill warming up in the bullpen for the New York Yankees. And the payoff. And Muncy hits that ball deep into right field. Judge is looking up, going back. And it's a home run for Max Muncy. Back-to-back home runs. Well, not back-to-back, but 2 home runs hit in this inning. It's a 6-3 game now. All right. Can we just get out of this inning already? Jeez. 403-foot home run, 104.9 exit velo. It's a 6-3 game. And the deficit is cut down to 3 now. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, the Dodgers bats, they don't stop. They're gonna try to find a way to, make something happen. Let's just hope that there's no more damage here. This brings up Kike Hernandez to the plate. So the deficit is cut down to 3 now. Kike Hernandez is 1 for 2. So Dodgers making a little bit of noise here in the bottom of the 7th as Hernandez takes strike 1. It's a 6-3 game with 2 outs. Dodgers trying to make a little noise here. The 0-2. Did he go? He did not. It's 1-2 now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes here to Kike. And the pitch is fouled as Kike Hernandez stays alive. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. 6-3 game, bottom of the 7th. Yankees still leading. As Loaisiga sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Number 3. Top of the order coming up. No, actually 2, 3, 4 batters coming up for the Yankees here at the top of the 8th. We're going to a commercial break. The Yankees have a 6-3 lead. Let's see if the Yankees could get some more runs. Some more runs would be nice. Hopefully they can make it happen. So top of the 8th coming up. Well, yeah, this game's been going on for 2 hours, over 2 hours now. So, top of the eighth coming up. So, Yankees are hopefully 6 outs away from closing this game. Yarb could have gone one more. Yeah, but, 6-1 lead, right? I mean, you bring it, go in for the bullpen. I mean, he did exactly what he was supposed to do. But again, it just the Dodgers bats are good though. Like this team doesn't give up without a fight. They just don't. So, well, we are in a commercial break. Game will resume here shortly. 2, 3, 4 batters coming up for the New York Yankees. Hopefully, the Yankees could get some runs in this inning. This is why you don't pitch Devin Williams, Devin Weaver in a blowout. If Hill comes in this game, I'll be worried. Ace says, shoot, would you be more worried about Tim Hill or Carlos Carrasco? Like I was saying, Ace, I mean, the bats are really good for the for the Dodgers, man. They're always grinding, they're always working. All right, and here we have looks like Chris Stratton is taking over for Noah Davis. And Trent Grisham takes ball 1. It's 1-0 to Trent Grisham. Stratton taking over pitching duties here for the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's 1 ball, 1 strike now to Trent Grisham. That pitch is in there for a strike. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Trent Grisham. Grisham is 1 for 4 in tonight's game as he calls for time. So career versus Stratton for Trent Grisham, 4 for 7 with a home run. And the 1-2. Ball's in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Trent Grisham. Aaron Judge is waiting on deck. The 2-2. Swing and a miss as Grisham strikes out. 1 away here in the top of the 8th. And Aaron Judge will be coming to the plate. So let's see what Aaron Judge does here in this at-bat. You hear the boos and the cheers there at Dodger Stadium. First pitch to Judge, ball 1. Judge is 0 for 3 with a walk and scored a run. The only Yankee without a hit tonight. And the 1-0. Swing and a miss. It's 1 ball, 1 strike now to the captain. And the 1-1. Judge fouls that one. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Judge. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Aaron Judge. As he steps back into the batter's box, Stratton sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch is a swing and a miss to Aaron Judge as he strikes out. So back-to-back strikeouts here for Chris Stratton. Two away here in the top of the eighth. And that'll bring up Ben Rice to the plate. And here we have Ben Rice, who's 1 for 3 in tonight's game. And the first pitch from Stratton. And it's a grounder hit to Kike Hernandez. And that is out number 3. And the bottom of the eighth is coming up. So Rojas, Ohtani, Teoscar Hernandez coming up in the bottom of the eighth. So 9-1-2 batters coming up. Commercial break here, folks. We're getting towards the end of the game. Hopefully, Yankees could still hold on. It's a 6-3 game. Yankees are leading. So bottom of the eighth will be coming up. We have a short commercial break. Game will resume. Once again, I appreciate every single one of you hanging in there with me, watching this game along with me, following along the play-by-play. It is greatly appreciated. Anybody out there watching this, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Join in on the fun. Let's continue growing this channel out. I would greatly appreciate it. We're on the road to 1,700 subs. Yeah, I mean Weaver could go again. I mean it's not like I don't think Weaver didn't really have a lot of pitches yesterday, so he could go. Yeah, Brad, that's pretty bizarre. That's pretty bizarre, man. What a world. All right, looks like we're coming back to the game here. I'll pull up the play-by-play. All right, so let's see. Looks like Devin Williams is coming into the game and is taking over pitching duties for the New York Yankees, and they're showing a shot of Shohei Ohtani. Here we are at Dodger Stadium. And Ha-Seong Kim is pinch hitting for Miguel Rojas. So let's see what Ha-Seong Kim does here against Devin Williams. As Williams sets, here's the pitch. Oh, almost hits Kim. And it is ball one. It is 1-0 to Ha-Seong Kim. So Devin Williams right now, an ERA of 6.53 in 20 2/3 innings. Strikeout rate of 28%. His walk rate is at 13. Looks like they're having a discussion there on the mound about what. I'm not sure what the Austin Wells and the home plate umpire. I don't know if it's like a pitch comment issue or what. Oh, pitch comment issue. That's what I thought. Okay. Because I saw somebody run out onto the field. So All right. So looks like we will resume the game here. It's 1-0 to Hai-Song Kim. We are in the bottom of the eighth. Kim is pinch hitting for Miguel Rojas. As Williams sets here on the 1-0. And the pitch. That is in there for a strike. It's 1-1 strike to Hai-Song Kim. Williams sets here on the 1-1. Here's the pitch. Whoa, way inside as Kim moves out the way. 2-1 strike now to Hai-Song Kim. Williams sets here on the 2-1. And the pitch. That is in there for a strike. 2 strikes. Let's see if Williams could get a strikeout here and record the first out. Shohei Ohtani waiting on deck. The 2-2, swing and a miss, and he struck him. So one away here in the bottom of the eighth. And that does bring up Shohei Ohtani, who is 0 for 3 in tonight's game. So let's see what Ohtani does with one out. As Williams sets and pitches. And it is a ground out as LeMahieu fields it, throws over to first for out number 2. So we have two-way here in the bottom of the eighth. And Freddie Freeman, or excuse me, Teoscar Hernandez will be coming to the plate. And here we have Teoscar Hernandez, who's 0 for 3. He takes strike one. Oh and 1 count to Teoscar Hernandez as Williams sets. Here's the pitch. Oh, inside. 1-1 strike now to Teoscar. And 1-1. Just misses on that. It's 2-1 now to Teoscar Hernandez. So we have 2 outs here in the bottom of the eighth. Yankees have a 6-3 lead here against the Dodgers. Yankees trying to avoid the sweep. Dodgers trying to get the sweep. It's 2 strikes now to Teoscar. Two balls, 2 strikes. And here's the pitch. Hernandez gets a piece of that as he fouls it off. Still 2-2. Still 2 strikes. Let's see if Williams could get a strikeout here. Williams sets. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. We are going to the top of the ninth. Dodgers batters 1 through 4 tonight. 0 for 14. 0 for 14 tonight. So Yankees pitching so far doing really good. But we're going to the top of the eighth. 5, 6, 7 batters coming up. So hopefully the Yankees could get some more runs. It'll be nice. It'll be nice. Yeah, for sure, DM. I mean, I guess with Devin Williams, as long as it's not a closing situation, he does well, you know, and I'll take that. But top of the ninth here coming up, the Yankees are 3 outs away from winning this game. Hopefully they can win this game. I mean, I hate when the Yankees lose series, but hey, I'd rather them lose a series than get swept, you know? And so far, 38 votes, and you all said that, or 66% of you said that the Yankees would avoid the sweep. Well, we are in a commercial break. The game will resume here shortly. Yeah, for sure, Welkin. You're not wrong there, bud. All right, all right, all right. Showing the Ben Rice home run there from earlier in the game. Let's pull up the game cast here. Bellinger leading things off here in the top of the ninth against Chris Stratton. He takes strike one. It is 0-1 to Stratton. The 0-1, it is 1 ball, 1 strike now. The 1-1 pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Cody Bellinger. 2 balls, 1 strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Top of the ninth. The Yankees have a 6-3 lead. 3-1 now to Bellinger. 3 balls, 1 strike. And there's Hai-Song Kim, who's taken over from Miguel Rojas over there at shortstop. As Stratton sets here on the 3-1. And the pitch. And he walked him. A leadoff walk here in the top of the ninth. And that'll bring up Anthony Volpe to the plate. Let's see what Anthony Volpe does. He is 1 for 3 in today's game. First pitch to Volpe is strike 1. So 0-1 count to Volpe. So we have a runner on first, nobody out. Volpe at the plate. Stratton sets. Here's the pitch, and Volpe fouls that one off. It is 0-2 now to Anthony Volpe. So no balls, 2 strikes, and Volpe does not go. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Anthony Volpe. And Stratton throws over to first to check on Bellinger. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Bellinger takes his lead there at first base. Stratton sets here on the 1-2 against Volpe, and the pitch is a swing and a miss as Volpe strikes out for out number 1, and that'll bring up Austin Wells to the plate. So 3rd strikeout tonight for Chris Stratton. So let's see what Wells does here with one out. Runner on first. First pitch to Wells. It misses for ball one. It is 1-0 to Austin Wells. Stratton sets here on the 1-0. And the pitch is in there for a strike. It's 1-1 strike now to Austin Wells. And 1-1. Wells fouls that one off. It's 1-2 strikes now. Yeah, I mean, the thing with Williams, I mean, so far, it's just if he's not closing, he does fine. If you put him in a close situation, it's a lot of pressure for him. But in a non-closing situation, he does really well. That was Clay Holmes last year when Boone finally took him out of that closer role. He looked more comfortable out there, and it was obvious. It was like a night and day difference. You could tell he wasn't so flustered. Same thing can be said about Williams. And 1-2 to Wells is fouled back. In foul territory, can a play be made? No, out of play. So 1-2 strikes to Austin Wells still. Scott Boras is right there. That's funny. He got the foul ball. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, and Cody Bellinger still second base. So runner on second with 1 out now. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Austin Wells. Stratton checks Bellinger at second. Here's the 2-2. Wells fouls it back, still staying alive. Yeah, agreed, Brad. Agreed. But the thing is with Devin Williams though, it started like very early in the season, whereas with Clay Holmes, he was looking good, and then he started to falter as the season went on, and then you weren't sure what version of Clay Holmes you were going to get. The 2-2, and Wells struck out swinging. Another strikeout for Chris Stratton. That is his 4th tonight, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu to the plate, who is 3 for 4 in today's game. Yeah, as Clay Holmes started to get worse and couldn't save any games, finally, Boone was just like, all right, I've seen enough, and it's ball 1 to DJ LeMahieu. I mean, he may have waited too long, but with Devin Williams, I mean, there was no way you were going to wait that long because he started struggling early. You know what I mean? So 1 ball, no strikes here to DJ LeMahieu. We have 2 outs. We have a runner on second. And it is ball 2. As first base umpire said he did not go. Yeah, Weaver definitely proved himself. So 2-0 count here to DJ LeMahieu. And the pitch. And that ball is hit into right field. And it goes over Teoscar Hernandez's head off the wall. That'll score Bellinger. It's a 7-3 game. And it's a double for DJ LeMahieu. Let's go! It's a 7-3 game. DJ LeMahieu having himself a hell of a game today. Did anybody expect this? No. But great for DJ. Hits that to the opposite field. Oh, man. It's a 7-3 game, so the Yankees lead goes back to 4, and it's a double for DJ. And we have Oswald Peraza. So first 4-hit game since 2021 for DJ LeMahieu, folks. There's Rodney. I was like, where's Rodney? He says, put some respect on his name. It's a 7-3 lead. And we have Oswald Peraza at the plate. He's 1 for 4. It's a 1-1 count to Peraza right now. Two balls, 1 strike now to Peraza. Two balls, 1 strike to Oswald Peraza. Stratton sets. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 to Peraza. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second. Yankees have a 7-3 lead. Here's the 2-2. Peraza fouls it off, still staying alive. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here. To Oswald Peraza. Let's see if they can keep this inning alive and get some more runs. And we have a full count now for Peraza. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. DJ LeMahieu is 4 for 5. Batting average at 239 as Peraza draws a walk. And that'll bring up Paul Goldschmidt to the plate. Yeah, Desiree is still at number 1 in the community leaderboard. And it looks like there's a visit on the mound here with Goldschmidt coming to the plate. So we got runners on first and second now. So the Yankees right now have a 5-game lead over the Blue Jays. Rays are in 3rd place. Red Sox in 4th. Orioles in 5th in the AL East. So let's see what Paul Goldschmidt can do with runners on first and second with 2 outs. Yankees have a 7-3 lead. And the first pitch to Goldschmidt is ball 1. Strike 1 to Paul Goldschmidt is 1 ball, 1 strike. Jazz gets traded. I don't see it in Furnace. Personally, I don't see it. And 1-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike here to Paul Goldschmidt. Runners on first and second. And a 2-1. Swing and a miss. Count is even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, he'll be a free agent after 2026. And depending on how things play out, I mean, after 2026, I don't see the Yankees bringing him back personally. Especially since they got some guys that are coming up in the farm. And the 2-2, balls in the dirt. It's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes now to Paul Goldschmidt. That'll release the runners from first and second. So big pitch coming up. As Goldschmidt steps off. And the payoff. And it's a grounder, hits a Muncy as he throws over to first for out number 3. But the Yankees do get a run on a RBI from DJ LeMahieu, an RBI double. And we're going to the bottom of the ninth. So 3, 4, 5 batters coming up. Freddie Freeman, Will Smith, Andy Pajes coming up here in the bottom of the ninth here, folks. We are slowly but surely coming to an end on this game. Shoot. Yeah, too athletic and a spark plug, even with his free swing. Yeah, you're right about that, Rodney. You're not wrong. And Furnace, I'll tell you what, I could see Spencer Jones being called up this season. When they expand the roster, I could see Spencer Jones being called up. Yeah, Lombard and Arias will be nearly ready by the end of 2026. So, yeah, that's why I don't see Jazz coming back. And then DJ's contract will be up too. So his money will come off the books. So, you're going to have Jazz. You're going to have DJ. So, yeah, both of their contracts are coming off the books. So, Lombard could be plugged in at third. You got Volpe at short, then second base. That's going to be the question mark. I mean, first base is going to be interesting too. I mean, what are they going to do after 2025? When Goldschmidt becomes a free agent, do they sign him back? I don't know. Who of the kids gets an extension? I mean, none. Which kids are you referring to? Give me some names there, Rodney. Well, if Volpe, Jazz, and Dominguez could get on base together, or if Volpe and Jazz, in this case, could get on together at the same time, dude, they can get. They can keep up. They can wreak havoc on the bases. Volpe, Wells, Rice. Honestly, I'm not comfortable giving any of those guys an extension. Volpe, I'm not comfortable giving him an extension. Wells, not yet. Wells is in his second year. I mean, he still has some things to prove. Rice, I mean, he's looking good, but this is his first season, officially. Right? Yeah, he had some. Yeah, I'm not comfortable giving any of those guys an extension. But here we have Tim Hill in the game, folks. He's trying to close out this game here in the bottom of the ninth as he's going up against Freddie Freeman. It's an 0-1 count to Freddie Freeman. And the 0-1 is 1 ball, 1 strike. I remember last year there was a talk of like, why don't they extend Volpe? But I was definitely against it. I wasn't for that. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Freddie Freeman. 2 balls, 1 strike. So Freeman historically is 3 for 11 against Tim Hill. Freeman is 0 for 3 in tonight's game. Yeah, Lou says that Wells got no arm framing, which is his specialty, won't help with his at-bat. Yeah, I mean, 3-1, 3 balls, 2 strikes. It's a full count. So Tim Hill wasting no time. Let's see if he can get a strikeout here. And the payoff. And Freeman fouls it off. So still a full count to Freddie Freeman. as Hill sets you on the 3-2, and he struck him out. What a way in the bottom of the ninth. 0 for 4 game for Freddie Freeman, and the Yankees are 2 outs away from winning this game. First pitch to Will Smith is fouled. It's strike one. Smith is 0 for 3 in today's game. And Tim Hill working quick here. The 0-1 outside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Will Smith. Tim Hill working quickly here. The 1-1 just misses. Hill wanted that one. 2 balls, 1 strike now. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Will Smith, who is 0 for 3 in today's game. And it's a grounder, hits a Volpe. He fields it, throws over to first. For out number 2, the Yankees are 1 out away from winning this game. I'll take a 6-3 West Coast trip every freaking day of the week. On a 9-game road trip, I'll take 6-3. Screw that. So 1 through 4 hitters for the Dodgers today, 0 for 16 in tonight's game. The rest of the team was 6 for 15, I think is what it said, as Andy Pajes swings and misses. He's 2 for 3 in today's game. He had a home run earlier. That gave the Dodgers their second run. It is 0-1 to Andy Pajes. Hill sets the 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yankees are 1 out away from winning this game. The 1-1. And it's a line drive right to DJ LeMahieu for out number 3. And that'll end the game here as the Yankees take today's win 7-3. Congratulations to the Yankees for not getting swept. Good job to Ryan Yarbrough, who pitched an absolute gem today. He moves to 3-0 with a 2.83 ERA. Yamamoto with a 6-4 record with a 2.39 ERA. So what an outing by Yarbrough. I know there was a lot of question marks when it came to Ryan Yarbrough, because, obviously Max Fried, Max Fried, he didn't have a great outing. Obviously, Will Warren got his butt kicked last night too. Yarbrough having an excellent outing, only giving up the 1 run. And the bullpen still came in, did their job, even though Loaisiga gave up a couple of homers. Bullpen still came in, did their job. Loaisiga did what he needed to do. Williams did what he needed to do. And Tim Hill looking great. And DJ LeMahieu. Our DJ LeMahieu, who was absolutely phenomenal today. He went 4 for 5 today. That is great for DJ. So his bat was on fire. He was the best bat in the lineup. He's the best bat in the lineup. And, the only home run that was hit today was by Ben Rice. He hit that 2-run shot. And, he looked really good too. And, the Yankees, again, they only had the 1 home run. They didn't have to rely on the home run ball, on the long ball. So this is what we like to see. But, Yarbrough was definitely underestimated, no doubt. I wasn't quite sure either how he was going to do. I had him going 4 innings. If I'm being honest, right? That's what I predicted during the pregame. So, no, he came in and he proved everybody wrong. And the Yankees bats, though, man, they came through. All right, and Furnace, good night, bro. I will enjoy. Well, I'm actually going to go live tomorrow, but I'm going to do a monthly recap of the Yankees games. So if anybody wants to join me on the conversation, please do. Excuse me. Yeah, no, the Yankees bats, I mean, they came through, and the Yankees bats came through against Yamamoto, right? Like this was the game that I was worried about. Was when Yamamoto was going to pitch, right? And I wasn't sure how the Yankees bats were going to do against Yamamoto. Thanks, Desiree. But all right, first, see you later, there, man. Thanks for joining. But Yamamoto, I mean, I was worried about tonight's game because honestly, I thought he was going to do a good job against the Yankees bats, right? Because Yamamoto is a good pitcher, but no, the Yankees bats, they made him work. They made him work. I mean, this goes to show that, sometimes you just don't know what's going to happen. You just don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how these guys are going to do against a good pitcher, right? Like the Dodgers had an answer for Max Fried. We thought, okay, game one, at least I did, Max Fried was going to, dominate against the Dodgers. He didn't. He had a bad outing. Will Warren, I thought maybe, right, but he was still a rookie pitcher and going up against a bunch of rookie bats, or not rookie bats, veteran bats, experienced bats, and they took full advantage of Will Warren. And then today, Ryan Yarbrough, man, just shutting it down. He shut it down against a very good Dodgers lineup, right? And the Yankees lineup came through against Yamamoto. Yamamoto didn't really he didn't have a great game. Yeah, Pote dueled Yamamoto last year, Brad, but the bats still in that game just didn't have an answer for Yamamoto, man. But this time around, they certainly did. And this time around, the Yankees pitching were able to hold it down against the bats. And I mean, that starts with Ryan Yarbrough, which, I know DJ LeMahieu went 4 for 5, but if somebody asked me who's the player of the game, I got to give it to Yarbrough, because there was definitely a lot of question marks of whether or not Boone made the right decision to go Yarbrough over Carlos Rodon. Looks like it paid off. And we didn't have to see Carlos Carrasco tonight either. I thought maybe we were going to see Carrasco, but we didn't. So, it sucks that the Yankees lost the series, but I'm glad they won tonight to avoid the sweep. I'd rather go 1 out of 3 than to avoid the sweep, which is always a good thing, right? You never want to see your favorite team getting swept. So I'll take that all day. And looks like we had 39 votes. And for the people that said the Yankees avoid the sweep, 67% of you said, of course. So you all guessed right. The other 33 said serious. So, great outing, great game. This was encouraging to see. So, for folks that were in constant panic mode, it's still early in the season, people. Still early in the season. So, still a lot of baseball to be played, right? You don't know how these games are going to turn out. It turned out well for the Yankees tonight, right? They went after their ace and they had success against the Dodgers ace. So, it's kind of a revenge thing from Friday night. Yeah, Dodgers top lineup was shut down 0 for 15. I mean, they couldn't hit tonight. Andy Pages, who's like their number 5, number 6 hitter, he was hitting well tonight for the Dodgers. Yeah, I know baseball's, again, it's a funny sport, man. It's a funny sport, and you're gonna win some games, lose some games. That's the way it goes. That's baseball for you. But anyway, folks, I'm going to close it out. I do need to get going. You all have yourselves a great night. Thank you all very much for always hanging out with me and tuning in. I love all you guys and gals that tune in and hang out for the play-by-play. You guys and gals are greatly appreciated. Thank you all so very much. Make sure you all hit that like button Make sure you all do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Share this channel out with everybody you know, folks. Let's continue growing this channel. We're on the road to 1,700 subs. We're slowly but surely getting there. So thank you all thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you all very, very much. And just a quick peek at the community leaderboard. Yep, Desiree still number 1. Jacob Petruzzi at number 2. Brad is at 3. Mr. Instigator's is at 4. That's Rodney. So, all right. So those are your community leaderboards. But yep, Yankees win, and they have a day off tomorrow. But I will go live tomorrow, and hopefully I see all of you there just to do a monthly recap. It's something that I want to do every month now. Just a new idea that I came up with. So. But yeah, thank you all very much. Thank you all again. Once again, hit that like, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. And as always, let's go Yankees.